There comes a moment in life when you realize being alone doesn't mean being broken. It means you're finally learning to breathe without someone else's permission. You're not lonely, you're healing, you're growing, you're protecting your peace. Sometimes God will separate you not to punish you, but to prepare you. Sometimes silence is where your strength is born, and sometimes walking alone is the only way to finally hear your own voice. So today, I want you to understand something most people never do. You're not better because they stayed. You're better because you stood up after they left. You begged for loyalty from people who wouldn't even offer you respect. You gave your time, your energy, your soul, but they only showed up when it was convenient. And when you needed them the most, they vanished. Don't chase those who made a choice to walk away. If someone can leave you without a fight, they were never meant to stay in the first place. Let them leave. Let them misunderstand you. Let them think you're cold, distant, or hard. You're not. You're just tired of being drained by people who never filled you. Alone doesn't mean abandoned. It means God is clearing space for your real blessing. When you sit in silence long enough, you start to hear the truth. You realize you were bending so others could stay comfortable. You were dimming your light so they wouldn't feel small. You were shrinking yourself to fit into spaces that were never built for you. But now, you're done. Being alone gives you the space to remember who you are, to build discipline, to get clear on your purpose, to stop needing validation from people who don't even love themselves. You're not meant to be available to everyone. You're not here to be liked. You're here to rise. No one sees the hours you grind when the world is sleeping. No one feels the pain behind your smile. And no one claps when you choose discipline over distraction. But that's okay, because the road to greatness is narrow, and it's often walked alone. It's in solitude where your ideas are born, where your mind sharpens, where your spirit heals. Growth doesn't happen in the crowd. It happens in the quiet, in the darkness, in the moments no one else witnesses. And when you re-emerge, stronger, sharper, unshakable, they'll ask where you've been. Tell them, I was building in silence. Some people will never apologize. Some will never acknowledge your worth. And some will keep you in a cycle of pain just to feel powerful. You can't grow in the same environment that broke you. You can't fix a storm while standing in the middle of it. So walk away, not out of hate, but out of self-respect. Because you deserve peace, you deserve clarity, and you deserve to be loved the way you love. Sometimes you have to lose people to find yourself. And sometimes the most painful goodbyes are actually the most powerful beginnings. Don't fear solitude. Fear staying surrounded by people who make you feel alone. The right people, the ones who truly see you. They'll come when you're no longer hiding who you are to fit someone else's mold. You don't need to explain your journey. You don't need to lower your standards. Be alone until being alone no longer feels like waiting. Be alone until your peace becomes your new home. Because when you love your own company, you'll stop entertaining those who only bring chaos. Your energy is sacred. Protect it. This season isn't about relationships. It's not about proving your worth to anyone. It's about you, your growth, your goals, your healing. Wake up early. Pray often. Work on your dreams when no one's watching. Cut off distractions. Turn pain into fuel. And build the life they never thought you could. You don't owe anyone an explanation for choosing yourself. You've spent enough time breaking yourself for people who wouldn't even bend for you. This is your time. Claim it. Sometimes the noise of the world is so loud you can't hear the whisper of heaven. But when you're alone, truly alone, that's when God speaks the loudest. In your solitude, He shows you what the crowd kept you from seeing. In your isolation, He reveals your purpose. You start to see that rejection was protection. The breakup was a breakthrough. The silence wasn't punishment. It was preparation. Don't confuse stillness with stagnation. God isn't ignoring you. He's reworking the entire plan. You had to be alone so He could have your full attention. Because what He's about to give you, no one else could go with you anyway. Look at yourself. You've made it through heartbreak, betrayal, failure, and fear, and yet you're still standing. Every scar has shaped you. Every tear has strengthened you. Every moment alone has refined you. You are not who you were a year ago. You are not who they thought you were. You are becoming more focused, more disciplined, more whole. You don't need their approval anymore. You don't need to be understood, because you finally understand yourself. You finally know what you bring to the table, and you're no longer afraid to eat alone. Let them question your silence. Let them misunderstand your distance. You're not bitter. You're building. This version of you, the quiet, grounded, self-respecting version, this is who you were always meant to be. If this message reached your soul, if you've ever felt like your silence was your only strength, know this: you're not alone in being alone. You're walking the path of the few, not the many, and that's where greatness lives. Drop a comment below. I choose my peace. Let the world know you're no longer waiting for someone to save you. You've already started saving yourself. The people who left, they taught you what to never settle for again. The loneliness, it taught you how to stand on your own. The silence, it revealed your strength. You were never meant to fit in. You were born to rise, to walk differently, to move in purpose. So if it means walking alone, walk strong, walk proud, because you're not better off alone by accident. You're better off alone, because that's where your true power began. Thank you.